morning, guys. It's Nathaniel Mack. We're here at my San Antonio office. Today, we're going to do a day in the life. We're going to explore what my day is like on a day-to-day basis, get an inside look as to what I do and how I move. So stay tuned. Start my day about 5:30 a.m., workout, do a little meditation, get my mind right, get the energy flowing, then get my kids ready, take them to school, and we get started. My desk is an absolute mess, so excuse that, but it's the life of a busy man. Hey Nehemiah, come see me real quick. All right, so we've got about 15 minutes before my first meeting. Now, I do keep a television in my office for a couple of reasons. One, I can use it doing a presentation if I have a client in here or a doctor, but also I like to keep it on Bloomberg. I like to follow the market, follow what's going on in the world economically, because I am running a business, so that's always important. Some of my other clients whose cases have settled are not in San Antonio. As a lot of you know, I represent clients all over the state of Texas as well as the nation. So there are a lot of instances where we settle a case for a client and they live in a different city or a different state. So a lot of times we will overnight or FedEx their check to make it simple. Got a lot going on. Oh, shoot, I've got lit meeting in about 30 minutes. So next we have a dispersal meeting. This is always one of the most exciting parts of a client's journey. We've successfully resolved another case for a client, a commercial case. He was hit by a company vehicle. After about a year of litigation, we were able to get the case settled. So he's coming in today to pick up his settlement check. All right, care. Bye-bye. Looks like we're at a dead end again. Correct me if I'm wrong. Based on what I saw from Pronto, the address that we thought was going to be good is not good, and they don't know what to do. All right, we need to have a meeting sooner rather than later with Brian. So if not tomorrow, maybe Monday, but I'll work on that, guys, so we can get this ironed out. Okay, I've got to run to another meeting. Speaking of meetings, anything else?
Nothing else.
All right. So that's the litigation department talking and working on cases that are in litigation where we have filed a lawsuit. We are battling it out with the big company insurance lawyers and making sure that our clients' rights are protected. So I went from the pre-lit to the lit, and now I'm transitioning into a meeting with a colleague of mine. I've got about 5 lawyers that work very closely with me on litigation cases, big company cases. So it's good to have resources. There's power in numbers. And a lot of times I'm so occupied with just the business in general. It's nice to have qualified attorneys in my circle that help me with these cases and make sure the client gets the top quality representation. So we're about to go talk to one of those lawyers now. Jacob, how you doing, man? Don't mind the camera.
Clear liability. Their guy backed out of the driveway and T-boned my client.
Wow.
And their driver isn't taking responsibility.
Yeah, man, he broke his vertebrae in like 3 or 4 different places. Keep working on him. Keep working on him. Day in the life, man. I mean, I manage 3 staffed offices. We have hundreds of cases. There's a lot to keep organized. So a good friend of mine decided to go half and half with me on our Spurs tickets. We're gonna go have lunch, catch up, and split the season. We are in the Spurs practice facility called the Victory Capital Center, and it also has a lounge and a restaurant that is available to certain members. So this is one of my lunch meeting spots, and I have a meeting like I mentioned earlier today, so you should come. Here we are back at the office. So this afternoon we've got more meetings. I've got some lawyer meetings, some client meetings, and then I've got a few motions and briefs to work on and probably about 100 emails to check. So it never stops, it never stops. Looks like someone brought me a gift. We get lots of gifts, cakes and cookies, and looks like we got some cookies here. So I just wrapped up my final meeting for the day, met with a group of lawyers that I'm working with on some mass tort cases. They are located all over the country, so we typically meet via Zoom. And now I'm gonna pack up. I typically would stay another hour or two, catch up on some emails. Now that the phones are gonna stop ringing, there's a little more quiet, but we were invited to an event by a medical provider that I work closely with. So we're gonna go to J Prime Steakhouse and do a little socializing and networking. All right, so we're on the tail end of my work day. Shout out to WB Open MRI for inviting my law firm to their social mixer today at J Prime. We work with WB. They've done a fabulous job for many of our clients, helping us with our cases, getting cases resolved. So we're here today at the mixer and look forward to just socializing with them and doing a little networking. All right, guys, so we just wrapped up a full work day. Started at about 6 a.m. this morning and we're ending at about 7 p.m. We were at J Prime Steakhouse for a social mixer. We were invited by WB Open MRI, so thank you guys for the invitation. My firm truly enjoyed it. It's all about networking. Your network is your net worth, of course, so you gotta put yourself out there. You gotta get out there, meet people, shake hands. That's really an important part of any business that you're in. So that's what we did here today. I'm gonna go home, hang out with the kids, hang out with the family, maybe watch a little football. Ravens play tonight, go Ravens, and get ready for another day.